Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. This is Yermiyah, along with LaCorisha, and this is Real Talk. We're going to conclude on part 5 of Return Back to Your Original Origins. And the reason why I say return back to your original origins is the fact that we, as the nation of yoshshaalia, we have got so Babylonian. I mean, every nation that comes into this country, from the Irish to the Chinese to the Japanese to the Koreans to the Philippines to the Europeans, they all know their culture. I mean, when I say they know their culture, they know their culture. They know who they are. They have no problem telling you, oh, my nationality is this. We walk around here calling ourselves black. Black is the color of a crayon. It does not represent a race. It does not represent a nationality. So why do we call ourselves black? I haven't seen a black person in my life, ever. I've seen some dark people, but I ain't never seen no black person. My shoes, my sneaks are black. Never seen a human being being black. I've seen some dark brown skinned people, dark red skinned people, never seen any black people. We have a tendency to call ourselves bywords and proverbs because we have no identity. We walk around here and we cling on to everybody else's identity. Some people walk around here thinking they're Chinese. Some people walk around here talking about, I got Indian in my blood. Some people walk around here, you know, my dad was Italian or his grandma. We got all these things that we want to claim because we don't want to claim what we really are because we don't know. All we know is we was taught that we was Africans and that we was cursed and our forefathers and foremothers swung from trees and had bones in their nose. Well, yeah, those people over there, some of them do got bones in their nose and big plates. That don't mean that's where you come from. So we have an identity crisis. Then our slave masters knew by different generations and killing off and letting it die off the elders who would have taught us our true culture and moved them from plantation to plantations. What they did was they took all the elders that were mixed up in the slave trade that knew amongst other Israelites. And when they died off, they made sure the secrets died off with them. So they taught us their doctrine. They taught us our Bible, our scriptures, the way they want us to interpret them. But the Most High is telling us, look, regardless of what these people did to you, I'm giving you an opportunity to come out of her. My reader, which is LaCorisha, my Isha, is going to read out of Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. And it goes as follows.
Flee from the midst of Babylon.
Flee means run.
And each of you save his life.
Save your life. How can you save your life? If you see something coming your way, if you know somebody shooting around the corner and you see the bullets coming your way, you're going to try to save your life. He's telling you, each of you, meaning individually, save your darn life. Meaning, take heed to what I'm saying. Save your life, because if you don't, you're going to die. This is the one thing that I hear not being spoken. Listen to what I just said. The one thing I hear not being spoken. I hear a whole lot of other things, but I don't hear people telling you to save your life. Because when it comes to Revelation 18:4, and you break this down to all these different groups out here calling themselves this, that, and the other, and I'm not going to mention no names, but y'all know who y'all are. And I know y'all listen to my videos too. You don't tell the people that it's time for us to go back over to the land where we come from. You don't tell the people, I will make it perfectly clear to you. If the United States poison their earth with pesticides, poison their water, how are we going to live? So by you telling the people, We ain't gotta leave. The Most High gonna bless you and He gonna cover you. Well, how come Israelites are dying still? A young brother just died not too long ago. He got stabbed to death. And he in the truth. So you're telling me that no harm is gonna come to me, I can eat with it. So that means I can break all the dietary laws and it's not gonna happen to me. If being here and I'm waiting on some spaceship to come and get me, or waiting for the Messiah to come and rapture me up, because He's not gonna rapture me up. So what are you teaching the people? Because the scriptures plainly tell us to leave, meaning that you, your personal self, roll on out. I'm not going to come back until after the tribulations time. So all you teachers out there that's teaching the people to be a part of Babylon, go ahead and get marriage license in the courthouse. Go ahead and do this and do that and do these things that are part of Babylon and still try to represent Israel. You're teaching people a false doctrine. That's what you're teaching them. You're teaching them false doctrine. The Bible said flee. And guess what? For all you listeners, if you do not leave before that clock strike midnight, meaning when that clock strike and the time is up, Amos chapter 9, the sinners of my people shall not escape. That's what he's talking about. So if you don't take heed to this, you're going to die here. And that's on you. Because the scriptures is plain. Even a child can understand it. That's what it says. My scriptures are plain. Even a child can understand them. Why can't grown people do? Because we too busy doing opposite of what the scripture says. Follow instructions. Read.
Do not be destroyed in her punishment, for this is the Most High's time of vengeance.
He said, do not be destroyed in her punishment. Read that from the top again.
Flee from the midst of Babylon, and each of you save his life. Do not be destroyed in her punishment, for this is the Most High's time of vengeance.
So how in the world can somebody tell you to stay in a place where the Most High said, look, this is my time of vengeance. Leave this place because I'm going to bring devastation. Remember just Lot. When he was in Sodom and Gomorrah. Remember what he said in the New Testament about Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah is what? An example of what was yet to come. So he told Lot, look, grab your kids, grab your wife, and flee because the punishment was coming. Abraham tried to plead for Lot. So the Most High said, okay, all right, I'm going to go down there. He sent his angels down there. He got Lot out of there. Lot, his daughters, and his wife. What happened to the rest of the people? They died. They died. His son-in-laws died because they wouldn't pay attention to it. They thought Lot was drunk. They died. So you got to understand something. He told you to get up out of here. This is my time of vengeance. Why are we still walking around here trying to be all Babylonian in America when we should be preparing to leave? I'm telling you now, as surely as you saw what happened with 9/11, as surely as you saw what happened all around the world, you ain't seen nothing compared to what the Most High gonna bring down here. And some of us have seen visions of what this country gonna look like after the wrath of the Most High. You better take heed. The next verse I want to go to is Revelation 18:4 once again. And then we're going to conclude on part 6. Revelation 18 verse 4. This is the beginning of what this whole series started from. Revelation part 4, the word come out of her.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you may not participate in her sins, and that you may not receive of her plague.
So, what part don't you understand? Either you stay here and be a participant of our plagues, or you leave. Look what's going on in other countries over there in the place we call Africa. They open up doors for you. You've been listening to Yermiyah and Lucretia Yoshshaalia Benyahrael, and this is Real Talk.